Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for December of 2020. Thank you for your support, your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, and your purchases, of course. Just wanting to let you know that I am doing a 20% discount on all my services from the 1st of December until the 23rd. That goes for. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description box below. And of course, this is going to be an extended reading for love. If you're interested in that, again, you can find the link below. I'm wanting to wish you all well for the holidays, as they're just around the corner. And we are in between eclipses, so this is a very, very potent time. So just asking Archangel Michael and Spirit what is going on for Cancer. We do have Archangel Michael here already. Temperance is asking for you to be patient, to know that healing could be around the corner. Remember, this is Sagittarian energy. We are in the time of Sagittarius now. This is an alchemy that's going on. Some of you may also be connecting with someone that could be from a different area of the world, maybe have different beliefs, different understanding of other cultures. Let's see what's going on at the foundation. We've got the Four of Swords. So obviously you've been in some sort of a painful situation where you've been trying to heal. This is in action, remember, the Four of Swords. What about the recent past? We've got the Star card, which is Aquarius. Aquarius time is just around the corner. The Star is, it speaks of social media. It speaks of wishes fulfilled. It also speaks of groups and associations. It's also the house of wishes and dreams. So could it be that Spirit is working on your behalf? Some of you may be connecting and communicating through social media, through the internet, if you're dealing with someone at a distance. Aquarius, remember, is friendships as well. What's on your mind? We've got the Moon. And the Moon can speak of fears. This is Cancer Pisces energy. This is fear as well. Fear of the unknown. Remember that the Star means something at a distance. Something that you're hoping to manifest. It's also a card of hope, though. So in the recent past, maybe you've had a hopeful message come through. And with the Moon, we know it's the eclipsed moon. We've had a full moon in Gemini, a lunar eclipse. So we've got, interesting, with the moon, the full moon in Gemini, and the new moon now, eclipse, is going to be in Sagittarius. So something happening around this time for you, very important for love. And the Moon can also mean things to do with motherhood and strong intuition. What's the outcome? We have the Hermit. The Hermit. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, dear Cancer. Now, the Hermit is someone that is very wise. Remember, the Hermit is someone that is not out there in the world. It's one step before the Wheel of Fortune. You've been growing spiritually. This could be a spiritual connection as well. Not only, it could be a distant connection, as we've got the Star card here. The Hermit, remember, he holds the wisdom, the light. He has connected spiritually. His Virgo energy, dear Cancer, you could be dealing with someone that's quite spiritual. So we've got strong Sagittarius, we've got Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius. What's at the bottom of the deck? Spirit, we've got the Magician. And the Magician is a communication. It's an ace. It's as above, so below is the Magician, which says you're being provided with all the tools to make the magic. Remember, it's an ace. So what is going on in the sky is going to reflect your life down here. Remember that you're one step before the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Magician, it's Gemini, Virgo. Now, Gemini is where the North Node is, so North Node is what is fated. Sagittarius and Temperance is letting go of past karmic situations, past beliefs, things that you have outgrown. and not being fearful of doing that. Now remember, Temperance speaks of balance. She holds those two cups. So there is an alchemy going on. Remember that the Magician is also the alchemist. So it could have to do with knowledge, reading between the lines. Virgo is also the house of work. So some of you may be dealing with someone daily. I don't know if there's been health issues for you in concern to a love relationship, because we know that health, a healthy mind leads to a healthy body, and you are trying to heal. Let's see what's going on, dear Cancer. What's going on for love for you? And there's something to do with your home, something to do with a mother here. Why? Because the moon, you rule the moon. Let's see what's going on in love for Cancer in the month of December, please, Spirit. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we've got reconciliation. This is a twin flame connection. This is my twin flame card in the Romance Angels. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Wow, dear Cancer. Wow. Wow. So you are dealing with someone that is maybe from a different area of the world. Keep an open mind. Does ring this Sagittarian energy. So you have a soulmate that is coming back. Now the lockdown may have to do with you being the hermit. You're one step before the release. Remember that the wheel of fortune, it's the wheel of fate. It's the wheel of karma and timing. And you've been in a bit of a dark era where you've gone through challenges. You may be needing to let go of a karmic past to release yourself from maybe even outdated beliefs. If you are dealing with someone that could be from a different religion as well. So the word safe says that there is a lot of fear that you've been dealing with. Let's see. With the, wow, the Lenormand, we've got the Death card, which does speak of Scorpio. It's Plutonian. We have the Mountain, which is that fork in the road. And we've got a 21 here, which does speak of a major cycle ending. It's an uphill battle. So how I see these cards, we've got Pluto, we've got Capricorn. Saturn, I should say, because the uphill challenge, remember that having a mountain so steep ahead of you, this asked for challenges. It was a difficult transformation, and it was a difficult way to shed that old skin, those old beliefs, any dead weight, anything to do with your ideas or an actual connection of the past, which may have broken your heart. Remember, Four of Swords. And again, fours always speak of family. So some of you may have come out of a long-term connection. It was a very karmic, huge cycle in your life. Or there was a pause or a breakup because this connection needed to prove itself. Let's see what comes after the Mountain. We've got the Fox. And it's a 14, just like Temperance. And the Fox can mean stealth, but it can also mean intelligence, where you try not to go directly to climb this mountain, but more so trying to cheat, like go around this fork in the road. So this could be a card of intelligence, but it can also speak of stealth and information gone missing, deception. With the Moon card and the Hermit, someone is looking for the answers, dear Cancer. Was this you not being open, not being truthful? And I just got a peek at the bridges. So you're crossing over a bridge. Let's take one more card on that Fox. And we've got the Garden of Eden. And the Garden of Eden is Venus in Libra, which means this is coming out, speaking your truth after a moment of being quiet or not opening up or keeping secrets. Okay, the Garden of Eden speaks of abundance, it speaks of happiness, and it is a 20, which 20 is the card of resurrection, rising up from your ashes. It's very much Archangel Michael saying that it's time to resurrect this connection. Let's see with the Druid Craft Tarot. I want to take 1 or 2 cards for Cancer, please, Spirit. Here we are. We have the Seven of Swords, very much the fox. And what I see here is the Seven of Swords are put down. Someone is trying to, he's got a lot of worry. He's writing a note, communicating, trying to add up. Something is not adding up about information kept, things that are unknown. But also this could mean someone who's trying to be intelligent, trying to get themselves out of trouble after deception, after stealth, maybe trying to come back into a situation where there were lies, deception. Let's take 1 more card. And we have the Feral, which is Temperance. Remember that the Temperance card again is Spirit. It's a card of hope, it's a card of healing, but it's also a card of divine timing. Wow. Let's take the wisdom of the Oracle, dear Cancer, and see again what Spirit wants you to know for the month of December. What are the energies that you are playing with? For Cancer in love, please, Spirit. It's interesting to see that in the initial spread, there are no knights, no kings, no queens, no pages, nothing. So there's a very undercurrent, very hidden situation going on here. Maybe this means there's been no communication. Now, the word reconciliation can mean, obviously, there's a twin flame connection. For those of you that you don't feel as though someone is coming back, you know, from your past, this could mean a connection from a past lifetime as well. So let's see, dear Cancer. We've got no place like home. No place like home, and that's a number 50. So 50 means 5, and 5 can mean changes. 5 is the Hierophant in the Major Arcana. No place like home. So someone wants to feel at home. Maybe some of you are in a home where you don't feel at home. And what I see in this card is there's a house above the clouds, which means, again, where love is concerned, this is like that twin flame connection where through your sleep, when you're sleeping, you astral travel and you go home and you feel very comfortable and very safe and secure. But this could also mean that home could be at a distance, or you feel at home with someone that could be at a distance from you. So anyway, I'm going to be extending the reading. So let's take some more cards and see what's beneath the Magician. We have the Six of Cups. There's that soulmate card. It's also a card of children. We have the Four of Wands, everyone, the marriage card, and the Emperor. And we know that the Emperor is someone who could have a lot that they're dealing with. The Emperor is a leader, sometimes doesn't show emotion. Someone who could be a business owner, someone who is the leader in an enterprise, a business, someone who is the emperor of the home. This could be, usually the Emperor is a father. This could be someone that's supporting a family as well, financially, emotionally. And some of you, dear Cancer, this is a time of major growth for you, because we know the Emperor is someone that's been through many experiences. Now, we've got the Four of Wands, so this goes back to the past. Four of Wands means celebration, right? Someone who feels like family, a soulmate connection. Now, I'm not reading reversals. The Magician can speak of communication or lies, no communication, zilch. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Why do we have the Temperance card here? Please, Spirit, why is the Temperance card here? We have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles, being the Virgo energy, usually we see someone working hard at work. Here I see someone stopping work and just, you know, sort of meditating, thinking, looking back at the past. And this does tie in very much with the Hermit, where someone is thinking very much about things to do with the past. Maybe this connection, someone stopped supporting or maybe even doing the work. So there's like a pause here, okay, and waiting for the divine timing or waiting for signs from Spirit. Let's take another card. We've got the Page of Wands, which is the messenger. So someone is willing to take a risk. This is Aries energy. Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, again, the Virgo card. It's like someone being happy, but being on the inside, looking out. This is someone is in the Garden of Eden, but where love is concerned, this is someone single. So someone working, and again, another business owner here, someone who maybe even supports others. A lot of Pentacles, dear Cancer, so you could be working with a strong earth sign. Well, you could be dealing with a strong air sign. Did I say air sign? Earth sign. And when I say things, maybe they are in some way they're true. So they may be true for some of you. Let's look at that star. We've got the Eight of Wands. I did speak of communication through social media. Cupid's love arrows. Let's look at the Magician. Why do we have the Magician as the general energy? We've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, usually my Taurus card. Dear Cancer, I feel that this could be your energy, or you're dealing with an earth sign, as I said. Let's look at the Moon. We have the Five of Swords, so a lot of fears because of lack of communication or fears of letting go of a difficult past. Remember that it's also self-sabotage, the Five of Swords. It's a competitive energy, so usually it shows three people. So maybe this was a love triangle. We've got the Four of Swords, Five of Swords, but Five of Swords says someone is coming out of their fear ready to fight for this connection. And we've got the Knight of Cups coming through. Dear Cancer, Knight of Cups, and because in this deck, the Connolly Tarot, Knight of Cups has got very strong Sagittarian energy to it as well. There's a lot of red. He's coming in very quickly. And we do have the Temperance here, so I feel that some of you may have strong Sag, or again, you're traveling and taking this offer to a distance. This could be a personal meeting, like coming together personally. If you have been at a distance, a physical, maybe even emotional distance. Let's take one card on that Hermit, please, Spirit. Why do we have the Hermit here? And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, dear Cancer. So this is a soulmate connection, no doubt. Remember that the Nine of Pentacles here is someone who is single now. It's either, depending on who you are, I would say that this is your partner because it's Queen of Pentacles, which is a Virgo Capricorn mainly. Queen of Pentacles can be a mother. Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very dependable, very earthy. someone who's very good with their money, and having the Nine of Pentacles here at the foundation, which is the seed, it does speak of people, and I feel that the energies could be for both of you, where you're both business owners, I'm going to say, or people who want the same things, they're on the same page. But because we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of singlehood, this can mean that someone needs to either separate or be single or be free from obligations. And they can also be work obligations, I'm going to say. Or be free from old outworn beliefs, ideas of the past. So Nine of Pentacles, the Queen holds the 10th Pentacle, and so does the King. So I do feel that these two people, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, they are business owners. They're people who can stand strong. Maybe they've got people, both these characters, they've got people that depend on them financially, and that they're very grounded. So dear Cancer, interesting. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Nine of Wands, and the door is open. The door is open. We've got the Sun here. So the Sun can mean children. It's true love. It's flirtation. It's the Sun can mean the soul. So this could be a soul connection. It is a twin flame connection. But it can also speak of creating something. And the Sun can also speak of generosity, everyone, and healing. So we've got the star, we've got the moon, and we have the Sun. So there could be strong illumination in what's going on from Spirit as well. Look at the Hermit. So this would be a Virgo more than likely, as the Queen of Pentacles is on top of the Hermit card. So wow. Let's take a couple of Sibilas for you. And I will be taking way more cards in the extended. So let's see what's going on where. So I want to look at the top, the crowning area. Why do we have the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups? We know the Knight of Cups is someone that is 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or I should say 1 forward, 2 back. So let's see what's going on there. We have the Gelosia, so obviously there is a third person. That's the Eight of Swords, which means it's a perception of imprisonment. We've got a perception of imprisonment because of the environment for this Knight of Cups, which I believe is your energy, dear Cancer. Or if your divine counterpart was connected to another person, then that's your, you're drawing the red line. Maybe you did not want to take part in something like this. We have Amika, which is the card of friendship, balance, harmony. It can also mean divorce. It's very much like the Justice card, but it also can mean a marriage card. It's the Four of Wands. So I do believe that there's a strong friendship, but marriage maybe, commitments, maybe even financial stability and security was in the way. And we have the King of Cups here. Here you are. The Gran Signore for me, and it's a number 13, which does speak Scorpio. Nevertheless, the Gran Signore for me can be the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles. Never the King of Swords or the King of Wands. Hardly ever. And the Gran Signore is someone who has got a bit of an ego. This Gran Signore, this King of Hearts, comes from a benevolent background, a royal background, but is also very financially stable. And it's called generoso, so generosity is here. Now, I'm not going to rule out Leo because we did have the Sun And we know that Leo is very generous, so it's going to be different for all of you. Wow. What a reading, dear Cancer. What a reading. I will leave it there. I will be taking more cards, obviously. I want to read quickly from the No Place Like Home for you to give you a little bit more clarity. Let's look at the relationship message. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Wow, I'm reading the wrong card. I'm going to finish it up, and then go to the proper message, as this could be an important message for you. So it does speak of a misunderstanding here, and it ties in a lot with the fox. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. This card is called Observer. So maybe someone is observing you, or you could be observing someone else. So let's read the No Place Like Home. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. So this is talking about this relationship already having happened, which is a bit of a jump in the future. Because we've got the reconciliation, and Mercury will be retrograding in the time of Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken. That could be the time for a lot of you, but from now until then, anything happens. Anything can happen. So, dear Cancer, I will leave it there. As I said, thank you so much for your support, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And those of you that are wanting to join me on the extended, please do. There is a 20% off on the those readings, the extended readings as well. So sending you lots of love, lots of light, and happy holidays, dear Cancer. Ta-da.